This episode of Ask the 8 Ball Podcast is brought to you by BBOPS, Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, and the Mullin Team at ReMax Revolutions.
Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm listening to my daddy and Cody.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8 Ball. All right, guys. Season 5, Episode 2. We got the, as Perry Thompson described you, one of the OGs of comedy in Des Moines.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dan, Dan, is it Umthun?
Yeah, Umthun. Like something with no S.
Okay. Dan,
Something but Umthun. I like
yeah.
Right on.
Umthun. Dan Umthun joins the show. Appreciate you coming on the show, Dan.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So, in order for Perry to call you the OG of comedy, how long you been doing it for?
15 years, 16
Nice.
years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, for quite a while. I don't know if that's the OG. I know you guys have had Willie, John,
Yep.
Yeah.
probably Bill Blank, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Bill Blank's been on,
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Have you guys had Josh Alton on?
Uh-uh.
Josh Alton would be a great person to have on because
Okay.
he's also a Des Moines OG. Dwayne Clark is a lot of fun too.
Okay.
I think I got started back in the day when they were still doing mics at Billy Joe's.
Oh, Billy Joe's Picture Show.
When Billy Joe's was over in frickin' Clive, not the downtown one. So.
I don't even know what Billy Joe's is.
Yeah,
I guess.
there we go. All right.
Billy Joe's Picture Show. Well, you're not from here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Lehigh. How about Fort Dodge?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where Lehigh is.
Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't Lehigh have? No, it's Lee Wright's Meats. Never mind.
Nope.
It's something like Eagle Grove or Clarion or whatever. Never mind.
Has a meat packing shop.
No, it's like a meat locker. Like they make.
Stanhope has a good meat
smoked
locker.
meat, stuff like Stanhope.
Stanhope's a good one. Eagle Grove, I think, has one too.
Speaking of meat lockers, kind of off topic. I saw this in the news earlier. The people in Beaverdale are pissed off that Fairway's opening a meat market on the corner of Douglas and Urbandale
I just saw that. Yeah.
because it's going to bring too much traffic to the area. I didn't realize Fairway Meat Market was a big traffic jam, but
I could see that though because it is like kind of a cramped. Like those streets, like right where they're at,
Right.
like Urbandale and Beaver, there's not a lot of room to maneuver anyway, and there's also a lot of stuff there already.
right.
And they don't hardly have that much parking, so I could see. I mean, like there isn't a lot for groceries in that area anyway.
No.
Not right now.
You have to go up to Price Chopper.
Yeah, which is
Fairway does have the best meat, like hands down.
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Even in Fort Dodge. we have
Welcome
go
to
Fort
the
Dodge.
podcast about meats. guys.
You got the meat sweats going too.
Yeah, it's a little hot out today. Sorry, I was sidetracked you guys. That's
Yeah.
my bad. I just thought it was weird people were so up in arms about a meat market coming in town.
You just
Yeah.
okay,
like, unless
you
it's like a
wanna
male
talk.
strip club.
Yeah, right.
Like, all right, that makes sense.
Dan, if you were a male stripper, what would your stripper name be?
What do they say? What? I'm about to steal a Mike Gettler joke. No, I can't do that. But if it's supposed to be like the name of your first pet in the street you grew up on,
Oh yeah.
then it would be Boomer Thornwood, which is
actually
actually
a
great
really
name.
bad.
Good name.
Yeah,
That's a really
it's
good
not
name.
bad at all.
Yeah. Dang.
Cody, you.
Mine would be Patches 3rd Avenue North.
All right. Well, we'll stick with patches.
Not bad.
yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
So you've been doing this for 15, 16 years now.
Yes.
What is the biggest show you performed on?
Biggest show in terms. Well, I don't know. So total number of people. That's a good question. I'm gonna go ahead and say. I don't know the exact number, but Whitest Kids You Know here. You know who Whitest Kids You Know are?
Yeah.
Sketch comedy crew. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So they stopped here in. I'm gonna say 20. Either 2012 or 2014, and I got to know Timmy Williams actually pretty good. Like I keep in touch with him and like we talk comics and shit. But Timmy Williams and Trevor Moore, Sam Brown, and Derek Trometer, I want to say, were all there. So it wasn't the whole like Whitest Kids crew, but I want to say that they like filled out Woolies like to a point where when I was like, no, Woolies really, you should actually like put this together, because I don't think they knew who Whitest Kids was, because their show had just ended, and this was their first like live tour in years, and I think there were like 600 some people there. So I think that I'm gonna say that's probably total number of people that are. You guys know who Shane Moss is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do a show called Stand Up Science.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years before the pandemic, he was touring that, where he would do, it was like a TED Talk, but with stand-up comedy in between two TED Talks.
Yeah.
That worked really well.
Okay.
So you
Like
had
a mixture
people,
in between the fern kind of thing, almost, right?
or
in between two ferns?
Almost. Like he would have like a real scientist present like 15 minutes on a topic that they're an expert in. So he had a guy from ISU who was a sleep researcher, who was talking about like his research into why people dream and how they dream, and how that affects like the rest of people's lives, their thought processes, their behavior, and everything. And it was really interesting. And then I got up and I did like 15 minutes on Abelardo's burritos. So it was kind of wild. It was a good show though. Shane's great, and he's doing a really good podcast now. So
Nice.
I
haven't had Abelardo's in a minute. They took it out of the Ingersoll area and put it in a Starbucks, so I don't know if that's better for your gut health or worse.
Oh, the one over here in West Des Moines I just can't stand it. It like I have to eat it on the toilet. It just runs right through
you mean
me.
the one that's right over here next to Funny Bone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's kind of it's questionable.
Yeah.
The Ingersoll one was also, but it was gourmet in a way. It was gourmet like terrible late night eats.
Yeah, come 2 in the morning, you can wait in line at Big Tomato or Abelardo's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Win-win.
No, it was so good. Rest in peace. Their speaker never worked very well at all. It was absolutely fantastic.
What works more often, the flurry machine at McDonald's or the speaker at Abelardo's on Ingersoll?
Probably the speaker at Abelardo's. I don't think I've gotten ice cream at McDonald's I don't think I've eaten at McDonald's in a decade, actually. But I don't think prior to that, like as long as I've been able to drive, I've ever pulled up with the expectation of getting ice cream at McDonald's and actually received any.
Right.
That's fair.
It's never happened.
Yeah.
Except for that Shamrock Shake.
Yeah, I think they only notionally sell, like they have ice cream on the menu. I don't think they actually sell any.
No, probably not. I think it's just there to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's go. Who thinks about ice cream and goes, McDonald's sounds good?
Yeah.
Well, convenience, there's one on like every corner now.
Oh, sure. At the time, I mean, when McDonald's started selling like the twist cones, that was revelatory. Like getting ice cream was like a weird, like you had to go to a literal ice cream shop like Baskin Robbins.
Oh, I miss
Now,
Baskin
shit.
Robbins. I've been there in years. There's only like 1 or 2 left in Iowa.
Yeah, there's no chain anything anymore. Like Alex at Black Cat, it's freaking killing it.
Fantastic
So,
ice cream.
yeah, you just got better options now. Like
Yeah,
everywhere. I don't know.
100%.
It's nuts.
I'm still gonna go with the DQ. The
Fuck the
Yeah,
local.
DQ was
Fuck the
baller.
local guys. Go DQ.
I've never been to that place.
Black Cat.
Black Cat, yeah.
it's
Where's
good.
that at?
It's Cottage Grove in 28th. Something like
Remember
that.
where Woody's Smoke Shack used to be?
It's
on
between,
Cottage
it's
Grove?
between Ingersoll and University.
Okay.
Yeah. Best way to describe it for
You're
you.
from Lehigh.
Yeah.
Woody's Smoke Shack probably closed before. When did you move to Des Moines?
2010.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if Woody's closed maybe a little before that.
That's what we called the strip club in Lehigh, is Woody's.
Woody's?
Actually-
Nice.
No.
Small town strip clubs? Oh, man. Those.
The strip club, used to be 3 of them. Now there's only 1 left in Fort Dodge. It's called the Top Hat. And I shit you not, my first time ever walking in there, the guy checks my ID and looks at it and like makes sure it's real. And he goes, "King, are you related to Bruce King?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Your dad spent enough money here. Your first drink's on me." And I go, God damn it.
What?
Nice.
Oh, jeez,
That's-
Dad, thanks.
Keeping the legacy alive.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wow. Incredible.
Yeah. That's
Reputation and legacy.
the legacy.
precedes you.
Yeah. Yeah, the legacy was great there.
All right. Before we roll into the Blitz, and we'll talk about this upcoming shows you have and stuff, let's roll to a quick commercial break. We'll come right back.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, do you like summer? Do I? Do you like to play catch? You better believe it. With a ball? Is there any other way? Well, do I have the product for you? Introducing Summer Catch Ball, the all-in-one best way to play catch with a ball during summer. Oh, man, that's amazing. Where can I get it? Here and look, my friend. You can pick it up at any store everywhere. Summer Catch Ball. Play catch in the summer with a ball.
Summer Catch Ball can be purchased at CVS, Walgreens, supermarkets, Target, Walmart, Starbucks, Chipotle, Burger King, and other fine retailers. We do not guarantee when summer happens or if there will be sun when you play. Summer Catch Ball does not ensure you will have fun or even be able to catch the ball. Ball may be defective. Summer Catch Ball does not take responsibility for sunburns, grass stains, stepping in dog poo, rainy days, or lack of friends to play with. If you are addicted to Summer Catch Ball, please seek professional help. We are not responsible for having too much fun disease. Do not eat any part of Summer Catch Ball.
It even works in water.
Summer Catch Ball by Wemo.
Is it a Bebop's knockoff?
No, it wasn't Bebop's.
Oh.
No.
Bebop's is delicious, though.
It is.
Yeah, it genuinely, consistently the best damn burgers.
Yeah.
Like,
29 years in a row or something like that.
yeah.
We'll get in some.
Yeah.
We'll talk more Bebop's here soon. Welcome back, guys. Thanks to our fake sponsor of the week. Not to be confused with our real ones. Bebop's, Lola's.
ReMax, the Mullin Group.
Yeah, thank you. And the Irish here in West Glen. Yeah, all fantastic places, fantastic spots, fantastic people. We'll talk more about them here in a little bit. But Dan, this time of the show, we kick into a little thing called the Blitz.
Hot, hike.
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the
right.
Blitz?
No, not in the least.
That's
We're
okay.
talking about the Germans invading England,
Yeah.
1942. Okay.
The Blitz, the Blitzkrieg Bop.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blitz, I have 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 questions. I ask you, I ask Cody, rapid fire questions, answer them as quick as you
He'll ask
can.
you
We'll
all
compare answers.
questions, and then he'll ask me all the questions, and we'll compare answers.
All right.
Just rapid fire. First thing comes to mind.
All right. Good enough.
All right. Question 1. You get $1 billion, but the only catch is you have to eat only Applebee's for the rest of your life. Can you do it?
No.
Okay. Question 2. According to Urban Dictionary, what is Ocean City Hurricane?
Ocean City Hurricane is it's a sex move in which somebody sharts into a glass and mixes it with urine and then dumps it on your head.
Okay. That's actually dude, that
Ocean
very well
City
could, that
Hurricane.
could be the answer, Cody. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it is. Question 3. Would you rather snitch on your best friend or cheat on your girlfriend?
You know what? No, I'm gonna snitch on my best friend. I'm not gonna. No.
Smart answer. All right. Question. What's that? What's 3? Question 4. One comedian gets wiped off the map. No remembrance of them whatsoever. No future of them. Nothing. Which comedian do you pick?
Oh boy. Oh wow. Nobody remembers anything that they ever did whatsoever.
Correct. Wiped from the face of the.
It can be local too, right? Oh, I'm just kidding. No. I'm gonna say Dane Cook.
Okay.
Wow. Did it make you mad?
That's
I might have made you mad.
It's not your turn, Cody.
yeah, it's my turn. It's my turn. I gotta keep quiet. It's my turn.
Next question. What do you think of people who FaceTime or use speakerphone in public?
I generally don't support the death penalty, but I feel like that is one situation in which an exception is necessary.
Nice. And last question. Mustaches. Do they actually look good, or are they just a fad because of Top Gun?
Oh, shit. No. They're great. They're fucking fantastic.
Okay. That was your Blitz.
All
Cody.
right. All right.
Let's go for it.
Cody, you're up. You get $1 billion, but the only catch is you have to eat only Applebee's for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Can you do it?
Yes.
I believe that for you.
Yeah. I could mix and match things. I could figure something out.
Just give me a hard-boiled egg and
For $1 billion, yeah.
a pinch of pepper. I'm good. According to Urban Dictionary, what is Ocean City Hurricane?
It's a hurricane served in the ocean city of San Diego.
You know that was a terrible answer, right?
No, it's actually.
It's Urban Dictionary, not Dictionary.
Yeah,
Question 7. Would you rather snitch on your best friend or cheat on your girlfriend?
I pride myself in being able to keep a secret, and I don't have a girlfriend. So I'm going to say cheat on my girlfriend.
All right. All right. One comedian gets wiped off the map. No remembrance of them, no future of them, nothing. Which comedian do you pick? Don't
The
copy
correct
answers.
answer is Dane Cook, but I'm going to go with Kevin Hart.
Okay.
All right. That's also a fair answer.
Okay. Next question. What do you think of people who FaceTime or use speakerphone in public?
I think they should be brutally tortured and executed at a firing squad.
Okay, old school, like it. And number 10, mustaches. Are they actually a good look, or are they just a fad because of Top Gun?
I mean, they are the best thing to ride, so yeah, they're a good look. That's the
right,
one facial hair that I'm good at growing out.
That's about that and the goatee. All right, fellas, that was your blitz. Question 1, you get $1 billion. Only to catch, you have to eat only Applebee's the rest of your life. Cody, you said yes, which I believe you could do that.
The only hard part would be getting that, like, if I have $1 billion, I'm going to be traveling somewhere and getting that where I want to travel to. That's be the only hard part.
But the correct answer is no, because Applebee's is gross.
I like that these have correct answers.
Yes.
yeah.
1 point for Dan.
All right.
According to Urban Dictionary, what is Ocean City Hurricane? I'm not even going to give you a point on this, Cody. You get 0 for your answer.
Did I get the answer correct?
No, the correct answer.
Well, then why would I get a point?
Yes, you don't. Correct answer. He was a lot closer. When a person bites both ends off a piece of Twizzlers licorice and then inserts it into another person's anus, leaving a bit of the licorice exposed, they then pour Fireball whiskey down the straw and suck it back out. This is on Urban Dictionary, man.
How do people come up with this shit?
I don't know, but I'm just this Urban Dictionary
How
question
do
of the
people
week.
come
I
up
love
with
it.
this shit?
I have no idea. People got a lot of free time.
Yeah. They should get jobs or something instead.
Would you rather snitch on your best friend or cheat on your girlfriend? Tiff, go check the microwave real quick. Cody, your answer was funnier. I'm going to give you the point because you're like, I don't keep a secret and I don't have a girlfriend.
I'm great at keeping secrets.
Your answer is correct. Cody's was funny.
That's what I should have said, though, because I'm married, so I don't have a girlfriend. So I should have said I would cheat on my girlfriend with my wife.
Nah,
who
okay.
does
Should have,
exist.
could have. You didn't say
I
that,
could
though.
have done it, but I didn't
You
do it.
didn't go there.
Cody, you lost your point.
What?
No, what?
You can't take it
I'm
away.
not revi-
Okay, we'll keep it 2-1. I'll make it. I was
Yes,
trying to help you out.
Gotta keep this fair.
One comedian gets wiped off the map. No remembers to them, no future to them, nothing. Who do you pick? You said Dane Cook. You said Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's funnier than Dane Cook. However, Dane Cook, I mean, he was funny back in the day. But he had no historical significance on anything,
The only
so you
comedy
get rid
part
of him, it's
Kevin
okay.
Hart. The only good thing about Kevin Hart is his movies are decent, but his stand-up comedy is not funny.
Yeah, so Dane Cook, I'm good. Yeah. Dane
I
Cook's a good
could
answer.
also be okay with Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, Mencia actually might be the best answer because I don't know that he actually contributed anything that was his originally.
Yeah,
That's true.
Like, I don't know.
a lot of Dane Cook stuff was stolen too, but it was just.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Well, like his money.
I mean, Dane Cook's the correct answer, I'll say,
Yeah.
but
You see his cousin or something was his financial guy and stole almost all of his fortune.
seriously, I didn't know that. Good for him. Good for his cousin.
What do you think of people who FaceTime or use speakerphone in public? The worst kind of people.
How can
Am
you
I right?
do that? Like,
The absolute worst kind of people. I'm at Ohana the other night having dinner, and I'm in the bathroom, and this guy walks in, and he's on speakerphone talking. And he's
in
just,
the bathroom?
Yeah, he walks in on speakerphone and just has a full-on conversation while he's using
That's
the
bold.
bathroom.
What do people think like when you're pissing or shitting? Like, what do they think you're doing?
However, props to him because it gave me an idea for a question. But most annoying shit, or when people come to the bar and they set their phone down like this, and they're talking on FaceTime with somebody,
Dude,
so the
I
whole
can-
bar can hear it.
I don't get that.
I don't like
Oh
my
my God.
like if someone sends me a video and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, all right, I better say this for later because I want to listen to it when I'm in public.
I don't even like talking on the phone in general.
Right?
Much less on speaker.
No.
That's the most
Just
useless
text-
app on my phone is the phone app.
Text me. Yeah, exactly. If you had to take one app away, it'd probably be the actual phone feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And mustaches, good look or fad because of Top Gun? You guys both are correct. It's a good look.
Yeah.
You could 100% pull one off.
Oh, I got
100%.
I
He pulls a great mustache off. Also, that's the only facial hair he can grow.
can grow. I
that's
can
all right,
grow a
though.
moderate
Yeah,
goatee.
that's what I'm saying. So it's
at
not
best.
well. Yeah, just pretend like you don't do the goatee because it ruins you.
Yeah.
Just say it can only grow a mustache. You're a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
Love
there
it.
was some dude out there that could just only grow mutton chops? Like that was it. Like it just didn't come in like right here. Like he's just got a perfect like form fitted for a gas mask, but everything else is just like freaking Ambrose Burnside, like Civil War type shit.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Have you seen since Top Gun came out how popular CPAP machines have become? They're cool now.
Oh no!
You see all these guys
Oh,
that
because-
put it on and they put the glasses on at night and it looks like they're Looks like they're
They're like an airplane.
Yeah.
Just throw the flight hat on top. Man, steal one of those from
Snores
Fonz.
just caused
right?
a jet stream.
I saw that today. I thought that was hilarious.
Fantastic.
Ridiculous.
Well, that's the Blitz, fellas. Cody, still winless.
Keep my streak going.
Still winless. 5 seasons and 2 episodes in.
One win total.
You've had one?
I had one.
I'll have to go back and rewatch that
I
episode.
don't know which one it was. I know I've had one.
Have somebody else judge that one.
So Dan, you got what's your next show coming up?
So let's see here. I'm going to be in Ottumwa with Sam Hershock, Judge, and Wade. We're going to be there Saturday night, and then
It's the 18th of June?
yeah, I'm going to be at the premiere mic at Teehees. But this isn't going to air until like the 20th, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so who gives a shit? Never mind any of that.
I was there on the 18th.
That's all right. Yeah, it's Ottumwa. Then after that, I'm going to be doing Perry's show here. It's going to be Monday night, the 27th, at Truman's.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. I was at the first one, and it went really well. It was really well received. I like their pizza. They got a hell of a lot of good beers on tap too. It's a nice place.
That's a good spot.
It's solid.
So that's June 27th at
June
Truman's.
27th, Truman's. I want to say, you know what? It's not going to hurt you to get there early. Like, just get there early and get a good seat. I want to say it's going to start at 7 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a huge place, but there is plenty of space. But forget a good seat. Get there early.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially since it's going to be middle of June, end of June. It's going to be a little hot out if you want to sit inside.
Yes.
They've also got a fantastic patio down there. It's 4th and Martin Luther King. Is that right?
East 6th.
East 6th Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it's down. Is it down the street from? No, never mind. Because Peachtree's 4th, right?
East
Yeah.
Street's 4th, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, right next to Rita's Cantina.
Yep.
Rita's Cantina.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Check that out. What
good
else do you
spots.
have coming up? Anything else after that on the books right now?
I got a couple, but those I'm going to be in Iowa City on the 30th, and then after that we're doing Peachtree Comedy Night. That's the first Wednesday of every month, so that's July 6th.
Okay.
That's a running show in their tap room, and as long as it's cool, we have the doors open, and we were thinking about doing this one actually outdoors on their lawn.
Okay.
But if the temps like this keep up at like an apocalyptic level, we will probably have all the doors shut and be indoors, nice and cool.
Yeah.
So
It's like
keep
that,
everything 68 degrees.
It's like that level of Mario Brothers where the sun kills you.
Yes, repeatedly. Where it's freaking the worst. It's not fun out right now.
No, it's gross out. And I think my flowers are going to die. It's the worst
You
part.
have flowers.
I'm a big flower guy.
Why don't you water
I do.
them?
It's
You have
just
a
that
hose?
hot. Just that hot.
Do
Are
you
they
have more
potted flowers, or are they
Potted.
like? Oh man, you can bring them inside as long as you don't have like
Yeah.
cats or anything.
I'm
got
just
a dog.
stubborn by it, so I just want them to. I want to be able to beat the sun, but I don't think it's going to work.
No, it's no, it's not. When it gets this hot,
You have more than one hoe, right?
Yeah. Bad joke.
you have a lot.
Bad joke. That's worth it.
You get multiple hoes.
Yes. One for the back, one for the front. Yards. Let's talk about our sponsors real quick.
Yeah.
BBOPS. We talked about it earlier.
Yes.
What is your go-to
Yeah.
at Bebops?
Listen, take it from a person who is now a vegetarian. BBOPS are the best burgers in town in the state of Iowa, pretty much anywhere. They are they are one of the only things that I actually consistently am like, I wish I could still eat that. But the fries are still killer. I'll still get BBOPS fries.
Okay.
Chocolate
So-
shakes. Awesome.
yeah?
Their shake
Yep.
machine
Have
doesn't
you
break.
Yes, that's true.
Always works.
Have you had Bebops Ranch?
Yes.
Do you dip your fries in the ranch or the ketchup?
Ranch, like in a God-fearing Iowan.
Yeah.
I'm not some heathen.
Yeah. Ketchup's for peasants outside of the state.
For crying out loud. There are people who are like Shiite ketchup people, where they're just like, no, I won't. They don't use any other condiments, and that's very weird to me. But that's fine.
Like when people
do what
dip
you
their
want.
chicken tenders in ketchup, weirds me out.
What do you dip yours in? Barbecue sauce?
Barbecue, honey mustard, ranch,
I like a good honey barbecue.
buffalo.
Literally, I will try any sauce other than ketchup.
Okay.
Like I really will. Like on most stuff. Like if somebody was just like, no, this is great on fries or whatever. Also, there's like pretty decent like vegetarian chicken tenders, like Impossible stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beyond stuff is like getting to a point where it's genuinely indistinguishable. It's not just that I've forgotten what actual meat tastes
Yeah.
like it is hard to tell.
I've never had an Impossible Burger. I've always thought about trying one, but
We got them at Wellman's.
do we?
Yeah.
Try 'em out. So BBOPS, they have the Lola's hot sauce packets.
Yeah.
But they're working on something right now together, combine Lola's and BBOPS. They won't tell me what it is, but they've been advertising it recently.
Lola's has officially in 10,000 locations now.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that's
started
very
in
wild.
the farmers market in downtown Des Moines, and now they're in over 10,000 locations worldwide.
Including Lowe's. So if you want to buy a
my
ladder, a
God.
hammer, and some hot sauce, they'll hook you up.
Hey, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Yeah, they got-
Urban Dictionary. Something going on there.
Lola's Fine Hammers.
Yeah.
Lola's
Fine
Fine
Hammers.
Ladders.
Or you can get their spicy peanuts at Casey's.
No?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Packets of BBOPS.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Yeah, Hy-Vee's, wherever. Or if you're not buying those places and you don't want to leave the house, lolasfinehotsauce.com. They'll hook you up.
Damn. They're on
Yeah.
a grind. Like,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Also, if you're looking to sell or buy, I don't know what the market's doing right now. I'm not in the market, but if you're looking to sell or buy your house, the Mullin Group at ReMax, they will definitely take care of you. Make sure that house gets sold or bought.
Yeah. Sean Mullin will take care of you. Mullin Group at ReMax. Here's a quick word from all of them. And big thanks to the Irish for hosting us tonight. And we'll be right back.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
BBOPS, big tasty burgers, hot crispy fries, and great chocolate shakes.
So why do you come to BBOPS?
The burgers are fresh and fast, and it tastes great.
I like the pork fritters and chicken sandwiches.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
There's only one place we go. BBOPS.
Oh, BBOPS, better than good.
Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. Find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code ASK8BALL for 10% off your purchase. Are you in the market for buying or selling a home? Get a hold of the best in the business. The Mullin Group at ReMax Revolutions. You can get a hold of Sean at 515-306-2028. Again, ReMax Revolution, Sean Mullin at 515-306-2028.
Yeah, I feel like you could work up to any one of those things, but like doing all of them combined in one day is pretty fucking insane.
Yeah.
One of my employees is going to Oregon in July to run an Ironman there. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that's higher elevations. That'd be even harder.
Yeah. I would absolutely not be doing that.
No.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Hey, kudos to them for doing it.
He said it shouldn't be as hot as it was here, though.
And big shout out to Bruce Huckfeld for getting it done.
Yeah, attaboy Bruce.
More man than I am.
Gold medal dad, right?
Yeah.
You might know him as the walkie flag runner as well.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that
Killing
is
it.
wild.
But
Taxing stuff.
so you cycle a lot, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I do I do at least 100 miles a week if I can.
Okay.
Nice.
Which takes a lot of time, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, and it's with freaking gas prices. Like, I calculated it out. Like, if it's like 60 calories a mile, then and there's like roughly 200 some calories in a beer, then I feel like I'm burning like 20 miles. I get like 27 miles to the gallon of beer. So like, if you do the math, and that's so that's not bad. That's
pretty
actually
good.
a better
That's not-
trade-off.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. So
That's
yeah.
You know, you get the beer shits and just go fart and it propels you forward.
Absolutely. Like, you just get that extra burst of speed. It's
Yeah,
a whole cycling thing. You just lean into it.
welcome
keep it
back,
off your
guys.
seat.
Yeah, welcome back.
As a kid, I loved BMX riding. But I never got into like the mountain bikes and stuff like that. But I tried riding.
There's not a lot of mountains in Fort Dodge.
Well, in Iowa in general, but like the big like cycling bikes.
Oh yeah.
Like a couple years ago, my roommate got into it, and I rode from 60th to Ashworth, grabbed some beer, and then rode back.
Yeah.
God, my butthole hurt the next day.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, you're supposed to put the seat on first.
Oh yeah, that's what I missed.
Like, that's your bad. Dude, we
Struggle.
when the lockdown happened, everything. Like, I just got my bike fixed like right before, because I was like,
Nice.
what we're gonna do? Got the bike fixed, wherever. So I rode from my place up to the 1908, like a mile up the road. We're up there and we got to-go drinks.
Yeah.
Drank them on the way back. Then one time I rode the bike down the Hy-V, bought too many groceries. I had to ride the back to get my truck, come back, get the groceries, and I was like, I'm not biking anymore. This
Was
is
that
good.
when you drove through the grass and it's too thick, I couldn't get going?
Yeah, because there's these people want to move. I went through the grass, and these people hadn't mowed their grass. So I'm just like, my bike's not great. It's like my dad's old bike from the '90s.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
The great thing about a bike, though, is like even if it's old as shit, like you can repair every single part of it.
Well, yeah.
On your own, and you can learn how from a YouTube video. So, I mean, if it's a matter of getting the tools or whatever, but even a bike that's from like the 70s or 80s, it'll still run like just fine. There's no reason to like you can replace all the parts to it.
Well, no, yeah, it ran. It just I think it was more I was just being a pussy because I went in the grass and I wanted something to blame it on.
It ran, you just didn't run.
Yeah, the bike, it was from the 90s, man. It didn't work.
So
it'll work on grass.
Isn't it amazing the things you can find, like the how-to videos you can find on YouTube? You can repair almost anything on a YouTube video.
Absolutely. Every single home repair that I think I've done in my adult life, like I've learned how to do from YouTube.
I bought a four-wheeler before quarantine, and I had to put a winch on. I just YouTubed it and figured out how to do it that way. The instructions were terrible, but I just YouTubed it, and it's insane the things you can see on YouTube.
Yeah, back in the day, everyone used to have to go to the library and find an almanac or whatever, and then read a book to learn how to do it. Yeah, now it's just 5-minute video. You're good.
You Google it. It'll even Google will even pull out the clip that you need in anticipation of just the minute and a half. That's the salient thing where it's like how to I'm trying to even think of I went to install baseboard heat. Just to put in the knockouts and everything like that, and just put in a baseboard heating system and run new electric, and that's if you try and read the instructions, it's just
it's so complicated.
Forget this.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get through it. But yeah, YouTube makes it easy. It's crazy.
Gotta love it.
So Dan, you've been doing comedy now, said for 15, 16 years. What is your biggest inspiration to keep doing that for so long?
I think a lot of it was. Just building a space to do that in. When I started, there were, Willie and John were staples in town. Everybody knew them. Everybody knew Dwayne. My buddy Greg Altoff and Dave Brooks and Louis Bissett were running the open mic over at, like I said, that was Billy Joe's, and that was once every 2 weeks. And some friends of mine and I started an open mic at a House of Bricks, and that went from being a bi-weekly thing to a weekly thing to, regular, showcases for people that had started to develop. And by 2014, we started doing a full-on comedy festival, and that was very taxing, but it was a lot of fun every year. So it was just growing things, to every single time we'd get to a plateau or just we didn't think we could get to this point. It's going beyond that.
Yeah.
So, and now there's a ton of people doing that and doing big and better things AJ and Dave now at Teehees, and AJ's had No Sleep for years. Perry's got the Juneteenth show. He's doing big things with this the new Truman Show. It's been a lot of fun to see people succeed and do bigger and different things. I have made a whole ton of friends that I would never have known otherwise.
Yeah.
Right.
From all walks of life, which is pretty crazy. So, and it's made me a better person too, I think. In a lot of ways.
I think it's great. When I was younger, 20 years ago, all there was Funny Bone as far as I knew.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize there's so much other comedy out there. And then as I start meeting more people, I'm like, oh, there's a show here, there's a show there, all this stuff that you don't even think that there's a comedy thing at. So I think it's great how much is branched out. Now it's taken over bars.
And Funny Bone's fantastic. They've been, I think they've been traditionally, supportive of in a lot of ways of up and coming comics. But there is that point between starting out.
Right.
And then
getting to Funny Bone.
Doing something at the Funny Bone.
Yeah.
Right.
That there's that, you've got to have that room to develop in and kind of get your feet wet and learn. And so that's been been a big thing to build. And,
Des Moines comedy scene is, I started February of 2020, maybe before quarantine.
Yeah,
My first ever open mic.
Craziest time to start.
Yeah.
The absolute silliest.
I did 1 or 2 open mics, and then everything got shut down.
Yeah.
I remember because we did an open mic in our living room one night. We had a couple buddies come over, and everyone just did 5 minutes.
Damn.
Fun.
But we were, back then, even then, 2 years ago, there was Teehees just opened up, and then Lefties were the only open mics that I knew of at the time. Yep. And now there's a open mic Sunday through Thursday, pretty much.
There's Fuzzies on Sunday.
Yep.
Station Fuzzies.
Damon Tucker.
Lefties Tuesdays.
Peachtree once a month.
There's a couple of open mics on Wednesdays.
Peachtree's a book show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
There's a couple of open mics. So there's one in Ankeny at Maggie's or something like that.
Whiskey House on Monday also. And then there's... No, you're right. Wednesday at Mistress.
Mistress
Brewing, yeah.
And then there's also usually Wednesdays when class is in session for ISU. There's a couple guys that have been putting together and passing it down with each class as people have been graduating. Show at Mother's Pub, which is awesome. And that room's great. Honestly.
And now Teehees has their open mics on Wednesdays.
The open, and then the Premier Mic.
Premier Mic is on Thursdays. So, I mean, it's amazing to see in just in 2 years how much Des Moines comedy scene's grown.
It's fantastic. It's always changed. I guarantee you, 2 years from now, nothing is going to be the same.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, because it changes that quickly and that consistently.
Well,
and that's just the nature of it.
I don't know how it was back when you started, but I feel like for me at least in the last 2 years or whatever, it's been very welcoming. Everybody's like, "Hey man, you're doing a great job." Every time I get off stage, someone's like, "Hey, that was really funny." Even if I completely know I bombed, they're up there to support you. So
yeah. And that's a good self-awareness to have too, but it's also like if you walk up to somebody after they have a set where they know that they didn't do well, and you're just like, you fucking suck, bro. You are, but you will actually get people like that sometimes, and I think that those people actually, if they come up to you and they're just like, can I throw you a tag or can I throw you an idea? That's always valuable. Yeah. Especially when it was like, I remember Willie and John at different times have seen me, both when I was starting and then years on when I started working with them at Funny Bone. And that, if they've ever been like, hey, can I give you a tag or can I throw you an idea?
Yeah.
I always listen to that.
Yeah.
And it because even if it doesn't end up making it into your act, it does come from a place of experience, and so there's always something you can do from that, and that also comes from a place of constructive love.
Yeah.
That's somebody that's just like, you suck, bro. A person that actually thinks that isn't even going to open their mouth to you. And that, you don't need them. You don't even need to worry about it. So
I'll tell you, one of my favorite people to actually, if he's at a show and I'm there, open mic or whatever, if I get off stage, I love going to Mike Geller.
Geller's funny as shit.
He is so funny. He's so quick. He gives great constructive feedback.
He's really sharp. He's really good at writing, and he's really good at improvisation, and he's got a good clear voice. I think that's the hardest thing to get to is knowing yourself and knowing what your voice is and the kind of comedy that you want to do and the kind of jokes to tell. That's a harder thing to get to, and I think Mike's leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of people that are as far into comedy as he is in that respect. I mean, he knows exactly how comedy coming out of his mouth should sound.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I love getting feedback from him. Obviously, Willie and any of those guys that are the OOGs.
OOGs,
yeah.
old G's,
old gangsters.
Original.
Yeah.
Well, I think Willie would be more of an old gangster.
Yeah, he'll have you whacked if you say otherwise.
Yeah.
So let's promote this Truman Show one more time from the
June 27th. So if you're in town, in the East Village,
East
Truman's
6th and
KC Pizza and Tap. I don't know what the official
KC Pizza.
Truman's Pizza and
Tavern Tapas and Tacos.
Yeah.
Taparia.
Taparia.
Yeah, Chris will like
Taparia?
it. Yeah, Chris will like it. Triple T Taparia.
But no, Truman's at 7 p.m. Get there early. But Truman's 7 p.m. on Monday, June the 27th.
Do you know who's all on that show with you?
I don't know precisely.
No, that's fine.
I know Perry is hosting it.
Yeah.
I want to say Bernard Bell and Joan Doyle.
Okay.
Joan LaRosa Doyle.
Okay.
Either way,
but there's got to be a couple other people too.
I think there's 4 or 5 people usually. But
either
it's
way,
gonna be a fantastic show.
I would guarantee it's a hilarious show.
Yeah.
Based purely off the names involved already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, check that out. Truman's Monday, June 27th. Also, if you get a chance, check out some Bebops, some Lolas, buy a house for Sean Mullin, stop by the Irish, grab
Swing
a
by
drink.
the Irish.
All
They
the
got
good stuff.
Dan mentioned they've got a very good level of, or very good variety of scotch.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, they got a bunch of stuff up there that you don't really see in bars all that often. They got a Macallan 18. They got Oban. I'm trying to think of if there's anything up there that I haven't had that I wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe there isn't.
I know. Yeah. And like Willie and Jonathan left the cigar smoking patio.
Yeah.
So they got that too.
Yep.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dan, for being on the show.
Yeah, Dan, it's been great, man. Appreciate it, man. And check Dan out June 27th at Truman's.
For sure.
Thanks, guys.
Right on.